In a universe where life does not end at death, we explore the infinite possibilities forged by our very minds. Welcome to Arthadian Anthologies. Greetings, fellow travelers and storytellers. Welcome to a Reborn in Power series featuring the champion of Venus, Kinna. Follow along as you learn how she is captured and how she uses the power of the champion to break free from her chains. Kinna. You feel your body being dragged forward through this darkened space. You hear noises all around you like you're in some kind of massive laboratory. You feel the tension growing between your chest and the claw-like appendage of the sin that has embedded its fingers into your chest. The last message that you sent using your codex is 3 words. Help the sin. As you are pulled forward through this dark space, occasional beams of white light shine and flicker, causing you to get disoriented. And then finally you feel your body go limp for a second, almost like you're getting thrown upward, and then you get placed onto some kind of metallic bed, and then you hear something grab hold of your arm, and then it tightens your other arm as well as your legs, and then you feel your wings as well. You are locked in place currently as you hear and you hear administer. You feel something get shot into your arms, into your legs, and into your wings. I'd like you to roll me an endurance check.
Uh, 20.
20. You feel everything go numb. Your mind starts to wander a little bit. The noises around you begin to get all hazy. And you try your hardest to stay conscious. And then you hear and then a voice comes through. What is the commotion? It's a familiar voice. the Admiral. And then you hear, the champion was snooping around along with one of its compatriots. Fuck. Shall I inform Volton of this? Negative. I think. Very well. What is the plan then? You do realize that if we do something with this champion, they have the ability to see into the past, and perhaps her predecessors might be able to help her. What is the plan? We will wipe away memories of this. Are you sure about this? If she is smart, she will leave well enough alone. But if she continues to pry, the champion must be eradicated. That's a lot easier said than done, you realize that, right? Precautions will be met. Now, go back to your duties. An individual will be meeting you, ally of this. Champion. As you continue to hear this, you see the sin, the eyes, it's a glowing white straight at you. And your vision is hazy, but you can still see its figure. And it looks over and it's like, time to erase this. And you see his hand shifts into a screen, a white screen, and goes straight towards your face. And you begin to suddenly hear this strange charging noise all around you. And it continues to grow and grow and grow until finally everything goes quiet. And you hear what sounds like a strange ringing sensation. I need you to roll me a discipline will check.
Okay, what I want to know, what am I rolling against?
I need you to roll me a discipline will check.
Is this to see if I can keep my memories?
This is to see if something will help you keep your memories.
16.
Remember, it's not just your roll that matters, it's this roll that matters too. You suddenly feel something flow into your mind. You begin to see yourself going through the medical bay, going through with it. It feels like you're going through with Asla currently, and then you tell her to go back, You also kind of... It begins to rewind a little bit more, talking about where Quive is. And then goes back even further to where you guys got back with the core light. And as it continues to get to that point, you begin to see everything to begin to fall away, break apart. It all begins to turn white. And then you begin to... everything go moving forward from the point that you got back turns white. Everything fades away. It feels like you're losing a part of yourself. When suddenly you see what looks like a flash of energy flow in front of you. It looks like a portal is beginning to open in the white space in front of you. What do you do?
Walk towards it.
You feel like you can't walk right now.
Then I'm just gonna sit and wait. You said a portal opened in front of me? In my mind?
It feels like it's in your mind. It feels like you're in an empty space right now. You don't remember what is going on, actually. It feels like a dream at this point. And it looks like there's a portal that's flowing with energy. You can feel it flickering. You don't feel like you can walk, though. But what do you do?
Can I imagine myself walking? Like visualize it?
Go ahead and roll one more discipline. We'll check. You try your hardest to visualize your figure, but it doesn't form. You see the portal begin to flicker away. Anything else?
Can I bring the portal towards myself? Can I...
Okay. You want to kind of... How are you going to bring it towards yourself?
I don't know, other than imagining it's closer. Can I try using my wings to push myself forward?
Okay. I would like you to roll me an athletics check with will. Will instead of strength. Come on.
Uh, 20.
20? Alright. You try your hardest. You feel a sensation begin to envelop into your back. And then it begins to expand out your wings as you reach out and you move towards the flickering portal that is about to close. And then you see it begin to close in on you, and you try to push forward, and as you push forward, you see the energy begins to, it turns this vibrant purple, violet color, and then you see a red light shine forward, and then it envelops you, and then you feel yourself get siphoned into it, and then you begin to fall. I would like you to roll me a piloting check.
Okay. Now I crit. At 29.
29, you begin to fall through what looks like these red, purple, orange, green clouds that all begin to kind of spiral around you as you feel a wind tunnel begin to kind of grab a hold of your feathers on your wings. You feel your body begin to form again, and then you begin to follow this one wind tunnel down.
Like at home?
Like at home. And as you continue to move down, you fly past these clouds, and you begin to see beneath you trees of different colors, different makes, all beneath, all on this surface. The horizon doesn't bend or anything. It looks like it's an endless plain. You don't know where you are. You feel like you're dreaming. Like you're sleeping. But as you're continuing to fly down, you see what looks like coming out of the trees beneath a larger bird-like creature lifts out and then begins to fly above the trees, above the tree line. As you look at it, it looks like some kind of maybe like a pterodactyl. As you see it, and it continues to fly forward. And then it perches up onto one of the largest trees in the area. And as it perches up there, you see it look back towards you and just stares directly at you. What do you do?
Fly towards it. Does it look like a phoenix?
It doesn't look like a phoenix. It looks like a pterodactyl, like a dinosaur kind of thing. It looks like its feathers are a bit more like reddish orange. It does kind of resemble a phoenix, but it's not necessarily a phoenix per se. It doesn't have flames or anything like that on it. But as you begin to fly over towards this pterodactyl, you land on one of the branches by it. You see it staring at you. What do you do?
Where am I?
And you see it begins to fly and fly away from you.
I'm going to keep following it.
All right, you begin to follow it. As you continue to follow it, you see it begins to zigzag in like back and forth. But every single time it switches, it goes further and further and further. And then finally it just begins to glide in one direction. And then it dips into a tree line. And as you kind of dip with it, you see it goes through. It's beginning to kind of like tunnel through like huge clumps of branches as you're kind of like like flipping your wings like crazy, and then you go down, and then you land at what looks like a large tree trunk, where you see a massive door at its base. And you see what looks like symbols, or more like maybe like a design of a phoenix on the doors. And this pterodactyl just looks over at the door and then looks over towards you.
Okay, I'm gonna go in there. Thank you.
You see it begins to step backward and then fades into the trees.
Okay, I'm gonna go to the door.
You go up to the door.
I'm gonna open the door.
You go and
go inside.
You go and push the door open. As the door, you feel a rush of air. It's calming. As you go and enter, you feel like you're entering a place of warmth, a place where you can call home. As you enter inside, you see these thick and colorful clouds all begin to form what looks like the dome. The dome that you lived in. The apartment that you lived with Muzo in. And as you kind of walk through it, it feels nice. And then you hear, "Hello, Kinna." And you look over and you see a cantol. Looks like an alloy. It is not Terex. It is a small little guy. He's probably about 5 feet tall. And he has what looks like these white and gray feathers. And he just is perched up onto a little platform, and he's looking down at you.
Hi, who are you?
Oh, I am champion Zevan. Zevan.
Zevvon.
Zevvon.
Did you live here too?
Oh, not here. This is your champion's domain. Well, technically, this is all of our champion's domains. Seems you've managed to find your way here. Finally. Welcome.
I was supposed to find it sooner.
Well, I mean, eventually you would find it.
I don't know how I got here exactly.
You see him come back down, and he begins to kind of walk up. It's like, Usually it is from some kind of a majorly stressful event in your mind that causes it.
Will I be able to get here more freely now?
Yes. Mainly when you dream or so. You could potentially come through when you focus your mind on it. Just like you would talk to the previous champion, which, believe you're Kinna, so the previous was Terax, correct?
Yes.
Alright.
Which one are you? Before Terax? Before Terax?
No, I was not before Terax. I was probably about 3 before Terax. Oh. Yes. But welcome. Yes, welcome.
Thank you.
Do you have any questions or anything?
Yeah.
Okay, well, lay them on me.
No offense, but I mean, why are you like the greeter? Like, why are you greeting me and not?
Well, I wanted
Terax?
to meet you. I don't know what Terax is. I mean, it's up to really him to come and see you. But I'm sure he knows that you're here. I'm sure he's probably on his way right now.
I've only been visited by him.
That's fine. Usually it is the previous champion that guides you the most. You'll get most of his memories than any of ours.
What do you know about Corps Command?
Corps Command is a military force. We champions usually join up in order to learn all we can, explore the core, and also be able to defend our home, mainly.
I mean more so about its negative aspects.
Why do you say that?
I don't know, I feel like how far back did you say you were? The beginning of Corps Command?
Not beginning of Corps Command. No. I was probably before what you call the reset.
Before that?
Yes.
Oh.
So? And then you hear a huge breeze flows through. And then you hear Kinna. Oh, there's Terax. There's Terax now. And then you see stepping through is another alloy who is much larger. And he walks up. He's like, and he looks over towards you. Oh, God. Are you all right?
I think so.
Something happened to you. Can you remember?
Do I remember? No.
All you remember is getting back to
base.
Well, the barricade, the Fleet Titan barricade, and then you went and rested. That's what you remember. So you are probably asleep right now.
I don't really remember. We just got back.
All right. I feel off. All right, Kinna. When you wake up, when you get out of here, you need to go and find my ally. I know I said before that they would find you, but I feel like there's something going on that needs to be addressed.
Devik, right?
Yes. Devik Lunnies.
Okay. What do you mean? What do you think is going on?
I don't know. I just had to, do you feel funny?
I feel hazy.
Yeah.
Like
That is what I felt for
something.
a second. As soon as I felt that you came here, I came as fast as I could. He looks over towards the little guy. Like, it seems like someone beat me here. Like, hi. But yes, you need to wake up. I'm sorry if this is random, but yes. Could you wake up?
Yeah. Are you gonna give me more memories?
I can't give you more memories. It's just more like it's going to come to you.
It just feels like people think I should already have more. Just feels like they're rushing me.
Don't let them. Don't let them control you. You be you. You are a Kantor after all. No one should be able to control you. Understood?
Mm-hmm.
Alright. Now, wake up. Are you gonna
Okay, wake up.
You go and try to wake up.
Thinking as I wake up and be like, crap, I didn't get the other one's name.
Didn't you? Pretty sure I said it. You wrote it down.
No, Devon, but the other Owlway that walked up.
Yes. What?
What's his name?
I just said it. Oh, god damn it, baby. Forgot his name.
You didn't say his name.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure it's Devon.
Zevon.
Zevon,
was
yes.
the little one.
Yes.
You said a bigger Owlway.
That's...
Oh.
Terax.
Oh, I forgot he was an Owlway. Okay. Thought he was a Galleon.
No, he's an owl.
Okay. Just kidding. Yeah, his name was Zevon.
Yes, Zevon. Alright.
I wake up.
You try to wake up. You don't.
Are they still just standing there?
You're just... yeah, they're just standing there.
How do I wake up?
You should just be able to open your eyes. Like, it's a feeling of like, oh, I'm dreaming. I know I'm dreaming. I wake up.
Well, I should just be in my quarters resting, right? So let me try again.
You try.
Mm-hmm.
Nope.
This has got to be one for the history books. I can't figure out how to wake up.
Oh, I knew something was wrong. And, you see, he looks over towards Zevon, and Zevon looks over and is like, oh, you must be in a coma.
What?
And Terax is like, shit. Something did happen. We need to get you through. We need to get you through to.
I still remember my conversation with Icarlight, right? When we were on the ship? After we got him.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, yeah.
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 Therefore, I'm saying I still have the feelings attached to me and Asla, feeling something was wrong from that point.
Well, I mean, there was something up about him. He said that, like, part of him knows that Corkman wants him for something, but he's not like he's kind of like a neutral party in everything. It seemed like that. But you see both Terax and Zevon are both kind of talking to each other. It's like, oh, when was the last time that you went to go to speak to Venus through here? Well, through here, it's kind of a long shot because we have to get through to the Phoenixes themselves. This is gonna be difficult. But we have to get her awake somehow. Unless her allies in reality are able to actually, wake her up. She's not gonna be able to wake up until
I'm not dead, right?
You're not dead. If you were dead, you would have already seen Venus.
Oh. That's not comforting, kind of.
Well, there is a pathway out in order to get you out. In order to wake you up. But
has this happened to anybody before, maybe?
Yes.
Yeah, the champions? Do you think they could help?
Zevon is like, oh, there are a few other champions, but this kind of path, it goes to different planes, basically. So each champion gets their own plane. This is your plane. We can come to the current champion's plane. Basically, all previous champions. We can all come to your plane.
Well, we can't go to anyone else's.
Going to others' planes means that we have to go with them. You can come to my plane, and then see if there's someone else's. Or I have no one else on my plane currently. Terax. I don't have anyone on my plane either. But
can we call them to mine?
Yes, and Zevon looks over at you. He's like, yes, you can call them. You can call them. You should be able to call them.
Who has done this before?
Terax, have you encountered any other champions that have dealt with this? And he's just thinking like, I need the roll.
I mean, I don't know how he could if I'm the only, I guess, his predecessor, but...
I probably won't be able. I don't think my predecessor had this kind of thing happen to him, but it is possible that he knows someone.
But isn't he older?
And you see Zevon is like, I am older, yes, but I also I've heard of this happening through, I just forget who told me. And he's like, let's see, maybe Jaravin. And he looks over, it's like, Jaravin might know someone. Yes, Try contacting Jaravin.
I'm like, close my eyes.
Okay. What do you say?
Jaravin, it's me, the current champion. Please come, I would love to meet you.
Okay.
And I need your help.
Please roll me an influence check with will instead of charm.
That's okay with me. Uh, 12.
12 total. You say this, and it goes out into the bestia. And then you feel something come into your head. You want me to come to you? Okay.
Yes? Yeah.
That's what you hear in your head.
Okay. Yes, please.
Okay. And you see both Terax and Zafon look over at you. Oh, is Jarvin coming?
Yeah, I think so.
Okay. Maybe he'll know. And Zafon is like, he is kind of an odd one. And Terax is like, yes, but he knows most of the champions, correct? He is Jarvin, obviously. And Zafon looks over at you. He's like, Jarvin was like probably like 7 down the line from me.
Before you?
Yes.
Okay.
And then you hear
So way before.
the door opens. And then you hear and walking inside you see a cane with it looks like a raven.
I knew it.
Comes inside. It's like, hello? Kinna Jolanth? You here?
Yes, I'm...
And looks over, it's like, oh, Terax. Zavon. And he bows his beak. And they bow their beaks. And it's like, you said you need help.
Yes, it's nice to meet you. Firstly. Yes, have you ever... we think that I may be in a coma, and they said that I should try to reach Venus, but how do I leave from here? So maybe you know someone who's this happened to before?
Coma, yes. Yes, several champions dealt with this. Yes. Call Tito or Vagris.
Or what?
Vagris.
Progress?
Tito or Vagris. They have dealt. They have gotten out. Though, not sure how.
Thank you.
Of course.
I'm gonna call both of them.
Okay. Tito and Vagris.
I'm gonna say in my head, hello, Tito and Bagaras. This is the current champion, Kinna Jolanth. Please meet me. I need your help.
Okay, go on and roll me another influence with will.
Better. 10.
10? Wasn't that lower?
I've been being sarcastic.
Oh.
10.
10.
It's not with charm.
Okay.
Don't want to know what that would have been.
You call out to Tito and Vagris, and then you hear, "You need my help? Why do you need my help? Why are you calling with Vagris?"
Because
And then you hear, "Tito? What? This is strange, a three-way call?
I think I'm stuck in a coma and I've been told that maybe
A
you guys have
coma.
gotten out.
Oh, Tito knows, yes. Tito knows comas, yes." And Vagris is like, okay. You wish for our assistance?
Yes, please.
Alright. Well, very well. We will join you on your domain.
Yay, a girl.
And then you hear
I'm assuming.
Tito say, like, wait, so do you need my help? Tito doesn't work well with Vagris. And Vagris is just like, "Tito, really? Are you really doing this now?" I don't know if I want to work with Vagris.
Walk?
What?
Work? Work? You
I said work.
Sorry.
Tito doesn't know if he wants to help anymore.
Please?
Goodbye. Vagris is like, "I'm sorry about him. I will come. Now,
Thank
Kinna,
you.
give me a moment." You feel it fade away.
Be like, because they can't hear that
They
conversation.
cannot hear the conversation.
Okay.
They just are just waiting for you.
I'm like, you got one of them.
Jarvan's like, "Good."
I don't think Tito likes me.
He's very particular. And then Tirax is like, "All right, well, if
Oh.
you got one of them, so you got Vagris?
Mm-hmm.
All right. I don't think I've actually met Vagris.
How far away from Javon? Javon? Sorry. Are they?
And Jarvan looks over at you and he says, "Oh, they are probably 3 upline." So, yes.
Like, together? You, or no?
No, above me. They
Mhm.
came after... Well, they came after me.
Oh, after you.
Yes.
So they're only one away from Zavon.
No. No. Jarvan is 7 down from me. So before me.
Down.
Yes. Think going... If you're going down, then you're going further down the line. If you're going up, then you're going closer to
me.
you. Yes.
Oh,
Yes.
okay.
Yes. But yes, he is 7 down. He is 7 down from me, which means that she is 4 down from me.
I see.
Yes. And then you hear, and another breeze comes in, and then you hear, walking inside, a white dove walks in. "Hello. Oh, 3 other champions. Oh, and Kinna. Hello, Kinna. And then she comes up. I am Bagris.
Hi, it's nice to meet you.
And
I'm Kinna.
She's like, you are so beautiful.
So are you.
She's like, oh, thank you. So you need help with getting out of a coma.
Yes.
And if so, are you all coming too to help with this? And then Terox is like, is it wise for us to come with, or is it better for her to kind of go with a smaller group? Terox says. He's like, when I went. I actually kind of went alone. But it took a longer for me. Well, long, relatively. I don't necessarily know the extent, but if we go, you'll need to be prepared to face certain challenges that await a champion.
What kind of challenges?
Well, do you remember the Path of the Phoenix?
Yeah.
Challenges like that.
Okay. That was so fun.
Yes. We shall...
I look at Terax
and
when I say that.
Terax looks over and is like, you won't be seeing our memories or anything like that. You'll be seeing your own. But your own in the lens, that of Venus herself. Which means that you could potentially witness parts of your life that never were.
Like, that could have been?
Could have been, yes. And Zavon looks over and is like, oh, that sounds like fun to watch, but would we see it? I'm not sure. We might actually have to deal with the challenges ourselves if we were to go with her. I have dealt with this. I've been able to go through it. I think I might be able to handle it, but for all of you who never dealt with this, also, I don't even know if we do this, we would have the same effect. She is alive, we are gone. So we might not experience what you experience. We could be there, like, to support you, but we probably wouldn't be in the experience itself. But I'm sure it will be fine. But when you go through it, it will feel real. Are you prepared for that?
Yes.
Are you sure? These are things that, like, they could affect you mentally. Like, to a point of when you do wake up, you won't... It could be hard to remember what actually happened. They can merge with your memories.
Like, I won't know what reality is?
What memory was true. Or is a part of this experience.
Did you struggle with that?
I did.
How did you determine?
I had an ally, a Nigonian. He helped me, proud of my mind, helped me discern what was real and what was just a fabrication.
Okay. I have a Nigonian on my team. Maybe.
That would be... Yes. Good. He should be able to help.
Good.
Alright. Shall we go? And Terax is like... Okay, if we're all gone and we're all dead, then I suppose it makes sense that it wouldn't affect us, right? So we should go to support her. And Savannah's like, I want to witness this for the stand. So yes, that would be nice. And you see Jorvin is like, I'm gonna go. And then he just starts to walk away. And then
Like go as in leave or go
yeah,
as in come with?
he's just leaving.
Oh, okay. Well, thank you so much.
And then
I look forward to seeing you again.
he looks back at you. He's like, I will send you a memory. And then he begins to walk away.
Cool. Thank you all.
And as the door you see her look over. It's like, are you ready to go? All right. I know how to get there from my domain, so perhaps we should go there. If everyone is coming, then come to me. And Terax comes over. You see Zavon comes over, and you all kind of collect your talons together, and then you and go to her domain. As you appear inside this, what looks like this massive. It looks like there's a waterfall in front of you, a jungle scape with the. It looks like the waterfall is flowing with this energy that goes down into a large pond. And she, welcome to my domain.
It's beautiful.
Velgris looks over at the other two. Zavon is like, oh, wow. And you see Mr. Terax looks over and he's like, well, where shall we start? Well, this is actually where I was able to enter into the space, the Bestia, to speak with the Phoenix and go through the trials to get it out. So, I think that you should first clear your mind of everything.
Doesn't seem too hard right now.
Everything. Every thought. All you want is a clear space.
Okay.
Do not think of anything else. What you're going to do is you're going to hover above the pond and listen to the waterfall. And then, as if you are flying directly into the waterfall, your mind must fly through it. Not you, but your mind. Okay?
Okay.
This is a meditation practice that I did for some time in order to get out.
Okay.
If you are able to connect, then I wish you the best of luck. We will be here. If you do end up unable to finish, we will be here waiting for you. Terax looks over at you. I have faith that you'll be able to do it.
Thank you.
And she's like, now go. Hover above the pond.
Okay. I'm gonna go to the pond.
Okay, you begin to hover above it. And you kind of extend your legs down. kind of touching the water. The water feels warm, but it also feels like it's not a liquid, but it's almost like a gaseous liquid. It's strange. You feel the condensation from it. And are you gonna try to clear your mind?
Yes.
Please roll me
Think of nothing.
a discipline will check.
18.
Okay, you begin to clear your mind of everything. And then what are you gonna do?
I'm going to imagine myself going through the waterfall
Okay.
and pushing my mind that way.
Alright. Go ahead and roll me a piloting will.
Piloting will?
Yes. I'm just like changing it up on you today.
16.
You attempt to imagine yourself flying forward straight through the waterfall. As you do so, you see the waterfall begin to form some kind of barrier. You push up against it. I need you to roll me an endurance check.
Uh, 25.
Okay, so you're gonna take half.
Half? That was a good roll.
Yeah, it's a good roll, so you take half. So you take 5 points to your stamina.
Did my stamina ever recover after the
Yes,
fighting and everything?
Your stamina should be up now.
5?
Mm-hmm. And you feel it. It feels like it's pushing you back. I need you to roll me another piloting plus will.
18.
18.
You mean as will, not plus will, right? Yeah.
What?
You said plus.
Piloting
Okay.
will. Sorry. 18. You said. All right. You feel it. You continue to push, and then you feel it give in, and you begin to fly out into space. You look around you and you see these gaseous forms that look like nebulae as they begin to condense and coalesce into themselves, forming what looks like wings. And then they turn into phoenixes. And you see them. The gas almost turns into like these vibrant flames as they begin to spiral around you. And then one of them comes up to you and then looks at you. Kinna to land. What brings you here?
I am trying to figure out how to wake up.
We must peel back the layers that are holding your conscious mind at bay. We shall begin now. You hear mine. Everything turns red. And then you suddenly wake up. You look around. And you're inside your bed. And you hear and you go and look down as you kind of get out of your little alcove above. You look down and you see a stretching Muzo Whist in what looks like your home, but it looks a little bit different, designed differently. And he's like, it feels good. And then he looks over towards you, like, oh, Kinna, you're awake. And you see his smile.
Hi, good morning. Did you sleep good?
Oh, it's the middle of the afternoon. Did you sleep good?
I must have.
And as he smiles and he comes over, he flies over to you. And he's like, I hope you slept good. And he kind of gives you a little peck. And as he
peck?
Yeah. As he gives you a little soft peck.
Like on my cheek?
Mm-hmm. And he looks at you and he smiles. It's like, it is a big day today. Let's go have some fun. We're gonna end the session there.
What?
Yeah. We're gonna end the session there.
Well, everyone give him props for doing 5 different voices in less than a minute and coming up with names.
Yeah, I was like, what was I gonna do today? You almost didn't go through the portal, which means that you would have woken up
With no memories
no memories
of that point on.
of that point on. Well, you're still kind of waking up with no memories of that point on. Question is, how long is it going to take for you to wake up?
Why is that the question? If I'm still waking up with no memories.
Because you'll see once you get out.
I mean, I'm assuming I'm in an induced coma.
Something like that. But yeah. Remember, you have no memories.
I know that's going to be hard.
Can
I get them back?
What?
Can I get them back?
Well, I mean,
Doing this?
doing this, you're not going to probably get them back. But there are those on the outside who might be, well, hopefully they're able to not get themselves caught. You know, Asla, she's still out there.
She couldn't even figure out how to get down. And for those listening, yes, I know I should have sent her the passcode to the elevator to get down. And not bad sin.
Bad sin. The sin. No, now she's looking for the sin. But yeah. Okay. Well,
That was dumb.
well, thank you all for listening to another champion session. You got to meet some other previous champions. Hopefully you enjoyed that. But yeah. And if death comes to you,
may you be reborn in power.
End credits. I thank you for listening to The Champion. I hope you enjoyed this entry and are keeping up with the anthology as a whole. Also, if you want to be reborn in yourself, you can subscribe as a chosen to access chosen creation and exclusive codex entries. Until next time, travelers, be safe, stay safe, and if death comes to you, may you be reborn in power.